If you don't set threads up to generate and build automatically, then you obviously have to maintain them manually. And there are a number of ways you can do that. In an input window, such as our chronic diseases window, you can go to the last page. So if I tick asthma and respiratory disease and go to the last page, you can see that asthma has automatically threaded to chronic diseases, but I can now go and thread respiratory disease as well. And I highlight a line, I click on threads, I can go and choose my breathing thread and save that, and I can also go and add asthma to my breathing thread as well. So the window that appears will give you all the predefined threads. So if you've set up things in advance, this will give you all the predefined threads plus the threads the patient already has open. Simply choose the ones you want and hit save. You can also do it if you use the very general this consultation window. So if I go off at a complete tangent and I give my patient an ankle sprain, I can say it's an ankle sprain. I can qualify it by saying it's the medial ligament of the right leg and it's a severe sprain. And I could then go and thread that manually, and I could create one myself. So I could create a thread called joints for the ankle issue, and I can add that and save that, and that will automatically open a thread called joints for this patient. The other way you can update threads, you can do it en masse. So there's a window in Crosscare called, surprisingly enough, update threads, and if you go to that, it will give you a patient's complete history and let you go through it one by one and put threads against each entry. So we can see here for my patient, the pre-built threads for nutrition and breathing and personal care are already there for me. You can specify a default thread as well. So if I say my default thread is pain, I've got a line here where it's a pain level but it isn't threaded. So if I set the default, all I have to do is click in it and it will add immediately into that. I could set another default for caseloads, for example, and go to the added the caseload entry and click on it and simply thread that. If I want to thread things individually, so the site of pain here is in the arm, I may want to add that to my joints thread as well. So I can simply go and click on joints and it adds that to both threads. So you can put an individual coded entry into more than one thread, into more than one filing cabinet, as it were. It doesn't matter how many you put it into. You can spread it around and file it any way you want to. So that's how you update and maintain threads manually.